as soon as I took that first flight, as soon as I left the ground, I knew that I was in love with flying and that I didn't want to do anything else with my life. My name is Miranda Morrow. I'm a Chief Warrant Officer 2 in the United States Army, and I'm a 153 Delta UH-60 Blackhawk pilot. I decided that being a warrant officer was more of the route I wanted to go with flying Blackhawks so that I could really become an expert in my field.
So unlike some of the other services, the Army, we have a lot of helicopters, so we need a lot of pilots. There are many different MOSs for warrant officers, but in aviation specifically, a warrant officer is a technical and tactical expert.
If I were to term a warrant officer in one kind of catchphrase, it'd just be a technical expert. Being a warrant officer, you get the actual flying and execution portion as your full-time job, which is advantageous because you really get to be involved in everything from planning to execution and be subject matter experts on aviation specifically.
I would say one of the biggest myths about Army aviation is that you actually have to have aviation background in order to be an Army pilot. That is completely not true. Once you get through the process and you make your way down to Fort Rucker, Alabama for flight school, they really teach you from the most basic knowledge to being able to pilot one of these aircraft. Flying a helicopter like this, to me, is one of the most amazing experiences in the world. I can't fully describe it. It's really something that you just have to get out there and do if flying is a passion of yours.
Oh yeah, favorite part about being a Chinook pilot? Yeah, it's just an amazing experience to get to fly. Just being there is really cool. I think just as rewarding is honestly getting to see something that you made, whether that be your plan for the mission or whatever, to see that through execution and to be able to assist the ground force in that way.
Because our primary job is flying the aircraft, fixing the aircraft, instructor pilots, our tactical operations officer, safety officer, all of those roles are filled by warrant officers. And because we spend the bulk of our career at that operational level, we're the continuity that exists across aviation.
I decided to pursue a career in armed aviation as opposed to civilian aviation because I did really want to serve my country while I was pursuing my dream, which was to be a pilot. To any young women out there that wanted to find themselves in the front seat of a Blackhawk or an Apache or a Chinook, but they didn't know if they could make it, I would say do it, 100% do it. I had no knowledge of engines or transmissions or any of this before I went to flight school, and now I'm up there doing my pre-flights, doing my post-flights, and flying this all around Colorado and all around Alabama. So I would definitely say do it.